Dragon Ball Super manga content has been confirmed for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, with Blue Vegeta having Gamma Burst Flash and Goku Black having Black Binds, moves that they have only ever used in the Dragon Ball Super manga. Before we get any further, guys, please leave a like and let me know, do you think this means there could potentially be a Goku with a Hakai, as well as a fused Zamasu with an entirely different moveset? I'm curious to know, maybe a Trunks of a different Z-Sword, any of the differences that we have in the manga, such as the different forms of UI, even Moro and Granola, all of these have a chance of existing now, so let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And here is the gameplay for the new Gamma Burst Flash. Now, I will say now, Gamma Burst Flash is a super attack for Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. This does mean that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta's super attacks are Final Flash, Gamma Burst Flash, and then his ultimate is Final Explosion. Blue Vegeta himself may not actually transform into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. It might be a power-up, just like with Kaioken and Goku, since he has Final Explosion here, and Gamma Burst Flash is a super attack. But without getting too distracted about what forms Vegeta could and couldn't have, Gamma Burst Flash is a very, very, easy and obvious, manga exclusive move. It's been around since the Goku Black arc, if I recall. Now, in the manga, it was another projectile super for Vegeta to use. I know, one of many, right, when it comes to this character. But it seems like in Sparking Zero, it may be a kind of pseudo short-ranged attack with the massive effect it has, but not really a big amount of distance. It doesn't really look like it hits the ground behind the target after it damages them too, and it doesn't really make a giant explosion. So I think it is just a close range wall of fire or big damaging move. Maybe because Blue Vegeta doesn't actually have a melee super attack. You may have noticed a lot of characters have one Ki Blast super attack and then one melee super attack. Vegeta lacks a melee super attack, so I'm guessing Gamma Burst Flash takes up his place when it comes to close range offensiveness or even defensiveness. He could drop this out while you're charging towards him too and get huge damage off of this, because that does just a huge amount of damage. Really, that's just a lot. Now, before we go on to Goku Black's Black Bind, I do actually want to talk about Gamma Burst Flash just a tiny bit more. Gamma Burst Flash has actually been in other games. Gamma Burst Flash is also in Dokkan Battle as well. Now, Dokkan Battle also doesn't actually do Dragon Ball Super manga stuff. It just happens to have Gamma Burst Flash as an attack that Vegeta uses, at least in reference to, his different forms. And AGL transforming Vegeta does have Gamma Burst Flash as one of his super attacks, but he also does use it alongside future Trunks in their LR that they share together. So I'm just saying that just because Gamma Burst Flash is in the game might not truly confirm all of the Dragon Ball Super manga stuff, or even more Dragon Ball Super manga stuff might show up in the game. But one thing that probably does have good grounds for bringing in more Dragon Ball Super manga stuff is Goku Black's Black Bind. Now, Goku Black has never had a restraining move that involves him using his ki to bind you up or and attack you. He doesn't even really have any move where he grabs you in particular. The only other thing I think Black Bind could be is the Zamasu comes out of nowhere and grabs you, so Goku Black can land an attack. But he only does it in Super Saiyan Rose. So him having Black Bind here, which is a clear reference to the way he uses his ki a lot in the manga. In the manga, Goku Black and Zamasu both utilize psychic attacks in the form of using their ki to reach out towards people and grab them. And they do this a lot. They do this to inanimate objects too. They can use inanimate objects as projectiles by cloaking them in their ki and willing them towards their targets. God Goku can also do this too, if I recall, in the manga, but it doesn't seem like he has any abilities that would mean that he could do that in Sparking Zero. Goku Black, on the other hand, does have Black Bind, and that I think is a pretty clear evidence that he's gonna have manga moves. Another strong case for Goku Black having manga moves is that they picked the oddly bizarre decision. Now, correct, I could be wrong about this, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Goku Black fighting Super Saiyan God Goku in a time chamber, an event that never happens outside of the manga, where Goku Black and Super Saiyan God Goku fight each other. Now, it's just unfortunate that it takes place in a hyperbolic time chamber, because that's the only map you can do split screen on in Sparking Zero. But I'm pretty sure if they had the choice, they would have shown this in the Destroyed Future, because Goku Black versus God Goku literally never happens unless if you just, go and read the Dragon Ball Super manga. So I think that this fight in particular is supposed to show us a tiny bit more things. Maybe in the story mode, there'll be branching paths. One of the branching paths for the story mode might even involve following the manga's way of doing things, where instead Vegeta Blue doesn't get to, fight Zamasu on a level where Trunks can then jump in and cut Zamasu in half with a Spirit Bomb Sword, right? Instead, Goku Black's fusion might just defuse naturally, the way it does in the manga, and then Trunks can get the, the quote-unquote finishing hit like that. We never know, because again, these things aren't out yet, but branching paths when it comes to the Goku Black arc, I feel like they're going to follow the manga route, because keep in mind, the things that we are seeing, Black Bind and Gamma Burst Flash, both of those come from the Goku Black arc in particular. So I'm very, very sure, maybe not for all of Super, but for the Goku Black arc in particular, they are doing manga content for this one 100%. Now, if it goes beyond the Goku Black arc, there is a new giant ocean of potential when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. A good example is that you could get major differences in a story, such as Gohan versus Kefla in the Tournament of Power, and many of the unique differences when it comes to the Jiren fight involving even a new costume for Hit potentially, even a new ability for Hit potentially in time lag, although time lag might be too scary to actually put into a Dragon Ball game. I prefer if they just don't do that. But we could get so many differences. We could get a stronger version of Master Roshi, maybe Roshi with Ultra Instinct. We'll get different versions of Ultra Instinct Goku where he has true Ultra Instinct, etc, etc. We could then get the Susanoo like giant key Goku that he uses in the Moro arc. That's assuming they even go as far as the Moro arc, and including Moro, his two forms and all of his unique abilities that come with his forms. There's just a giant like ocean of stuff they can pull from if they actually use manga content. And keep in mind, manga content is free. It's been out for a while. I don't think they'll paywall it like they do with Superhero and Dragon Ball Daima, right? I think that manga content will just be entirely free if they go for it. Keep in mind, I'm not even talking about the big things like Goku having Hakai, perfect Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Ego Vegeta, like Vegeta using Hakai attacks in Ultra Ego, Granola, Gas, the Heaters, oh god, Black Frieza. There's just so much stuff to pull from if you just use the manga version of these events, you know? Man, controlled Super Saiyan Broly, like DBS Broly, but he's in control of a Super Saiyan. Beast Gohan versus UI Goku? Oh! Come on, let's be real. If they add manga content, doesn't matter if you think the manga is the non-canon version or not, right? If they add manga content, that is just so much more stuff for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It adds way more to the story of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, adds way more to all of the battles you can have in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero if you have new manga characters as well as manga unique moves and stuff like that. It's the first time we would ever see them animated, because keep in mind, manga stuff isn't being like animated for a TV anime, right? So the game will actually be the first time we ever get TV things animated. Man, it's just so custom battle mode. Oh my god, the custom battle mode is gonna go so nuts with manga content. Imagine like Beast Gohan versus like a Granola. What if Beast Gohan was there when they were fighting Gas? What if Beast Gohan versus Black Frieza? You know, a thing that people have been wanting to see for ages. The two actual strongest, you know, mortals in Dragon Ball right now fighting each other. Beast Gohan versus Black Frieza. Goku with Hakai. Ultra Ego Vegeta. All of these cool, man. Oh, all of these cool things. I really just want to see. Like if we actually get these in the game now. Again, my best belief, keep your expectations as low as possible, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And I think that's a pretty strong place to end the video. The possibilities are seeming even more limitless than before, just with the inclusion of 2 manga unique moves only. And that is crazy. So yeah, I think this is a good place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you enjoyed it, obviously again, please leave a like in the video and don't forget to subscribe as it greatly supports the channel. And leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. Love you all, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace.